What's up guys, HMK once again, and if you end up actually watching this video, Angry Joe, what's up? HMK, huge fan. So like, you actually gave me this pin back at PAX East this year where we had a brief conversation at the Twitch party, but I'm pretty sure that we were both a little drunk, so yeah. Anyways, this video, before you guys like try and misconstrue anything about like this rant or whatever, this is not a video attacking Angry Joe. Believe it or not, well, I'm pretty sure you guys already got the gist, but Angry Joe was the biggest inspiration to my channel when I started it way back when, and look at me now, oh my goodness. And when I finally got word and saw that Angry Joe had interest in Kingdom Hearts 3 and saw him there at E3 playing the game and then tweeting about it, I'm just like, yo, Angry Joe, Kingdom Hearts, boy. But then things got a little wild and out of hand depending on how you infer Angry Joe's words when he is being, you know, when he's talking about Kingdom Hearts, the community, how his approach is going to be potentially reviewing Kingdom Hearts 3. And, you know, I got fired up because this is the game series that has, like, you know, helped cultivate the channel. This is a journey we took over 16 years, and it's been getting very extremely popular over the years, where a lot of people didn't give it the chance or didn't give it the time of day way back when Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain Memories, all that stuff was coming out. But now 3 is here, it's exploding. You know, and the hot take is that Angry Joe thinks that he shouldn't have to play the other games in order to get a gist or give you a type of opinion on this particular game in Kingdom Hearts 3. And if the game isn't friendly to new players, then he has the right to say so. Specifically, these are the quotes from his tweets. He said, "The Kingdom Hearts community is one of those elitist I've ever seen. Literally have people telling me not to review the game or to brigade me and harass me, guys, if I don't play all the previous games first. No. Yeah, you should. You have 1,000 other diehard fan reviewers for that, Jesus." And I will get to that, why that kind of logic is flawed. I get it. The Kingdom Hearts series is literally life important to you, and you're worried I'll shit all over it because I won't know what's going on. No, I'm a bit smarter than what you give me credit for, but if the game isn't friendly to new players, then I have every right to say so. So, you know, I got fired, and, you know, obviously, HMK, fired up, ready to go. But then, you know, thinking about, one, this is a dude I look up to, and he's done great angry reviews, and, you know, I love his angry reviews. And you have to take a look of all this perspective going into Kingdom Hearts 3, how Joe is going to approach it and stuff. And this is not something that you can solve by ranting and just telling Joe to get off this fucking high horse or anything like that. No, because the point he's trying to make and the point we have to convey to Joe is that we want you to play all the games to enjoy 3 to the fullest. You know, I don't want him to get the idea that the Kingdom Hearts community is trying to shield him away from playing Kingdom Hearts 3 at all. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are playing Kingdom Hearts 3 first, but I will like them. All of us will love for you to play all the games. They're all available right now on PlayStation 4, 1.5, 2.5, 2.8. You can literally play all the games right now for around $100. And for someone like Angry Joe, I'm pretty sure that's not that much of an issue. The most issue I would assume is time. And another point when it comes to if Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be your first game, for a lot of points that's fine, but I mean, it's not as simple as this is going to be your first Kingdom Hearts game, Angry Joe. That's it. No, you plan on reviewing this game with an angry review. That's what you do. That's what you do with your channel. And I respect that, and that is what got me drawn to your channel in the first place. But if you're going to have an angry review on a game that is very, like, at its core, at its catalyst, story-driven throughout all of the games that have been coming out for the past 16 years, you're going to have a lot of context missing in terms of story. And not just story, but also certain gameplay mechanics. Like, there are people who played the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo that didn't know what the quick command menu was, where they were selecting spells manually. They were stopping the action, the flow of the game to go down to spell, choose that, then choose the individual spell in order to launch the spell, where you can literally hold one of the shoulder buttons and press one of the buttons in order to continue your combo with spells. So that's a point going into it. And then if Angry Joe were to give a review that has a lot of context missing in terms of story and probably some gameplay mechanics to his more than 1 million subscribers and more than 300,000 followers on Twitter and all of his social channels, painting Kingdom Hearts 3 in an unnecessarily bad light due to missing context, which is in itself ignorance, then that is very bad for this franchise that's been built up over the past 16 years and got to this point where it demanded your interest. You get what I'm trying to say? This game series have been, it's been like a little fluttering butterfly that became a behemoth of what it is today because of all these games prior to it. And you're not giving those games that lifted Kingdom Hearts 3 up to where it is, where you want to review it, a chance. I want to speak for a good portion of the Kingdom Hearts community saying that we do not want you to play the game. We want you to play the game. If you want to review it, by all means, go ahead. We're just asking that you get all the context necessary going into this game so you can review this game and enjoy it to the fullest. We're not trying to shield you. All we ask is that you do play all of the games prior. And it's not like they're hard to get and they're scattered across all these consoles, because they were back in the day. Shattered Memories was on Game Boy, Birth by Sleep was on PSP, 358 Days Over 2 was on the DS, Dream Drop Distance was on the 3DS, but now Square has compiled all of these games on the PS4, 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, easy. And Angry Joe, you stream a lot. You're on Twitch. I promise you, if you were to stream these games, not only will you have a good time, but you'll get a lot more traffic. Now that Kingdom Hearts 3 is such a thing, it's literally a win-win situation. And then that also boils down to the point that Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't really owe it to the players in itself as a game to speed people up, because that is the point of a narrative that continues, and this is literally the final chapter in a saga that started 16 years ago. You don't go watching Return of the King without watching Fellowship of the Ring or The Two Towers. You don't go reading all these comic books without knowing what happened to a certain hero or superhero prior and then make judgment because you're missing the context and feel that the comic should have told you what happened beforehand when reading a specific book or comic or movie. It's the same thing with video games. You don't dive into God of War 3 expecting for it to like throw in your face what happened in 1 and 2. It literally starts with you on Gaia going after Mount Olympus. Like, that is like literally where it got off to left off. You don't go into games like Mass Effect 3 expecting it to tell you everything that happened in 1 and 2, because if you're going into Mass Effect 3, it's kind of assuming that you knew what happened in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Same thing with the Halo series. Halo 4 starts with Master Chief being in stasis after everything that's happened in 1, 2, and 3 and just like throw stuff into your face. The Kingdom Hearts games are a series that demands your attention when it comes to the story. Part of the reason why it's such a huge thing in the limelight right now is because it's the final chapter to the Darkseeker, the Xehanort saga. Everyone who's been playing these games 16 years ago wants to see what happens, what's been happening to all the mysteries that we've been learning throughout all the games. That is a huge factor in Kingdom Hearts 3. We want to see what becomes of Sora. We want to see what becomes of Xehanort. We want to see what happened to all of these characters, their individual journeys that have coincided and crossed over throughout all of these games leading into 3. While Square is doing everything in their power to catch people up to these games in terms of recap videos and the game compilations, I feel the best way to experience the story of these games is to play these games. That way you'll get a grasp of the battle system as well and see how it evolved from each specific game to how it is now. And that way you'll be able to appreciate all of these gameplay mechanics that have been picked apart from certain games and put into Kingdom Hearts 3, like Shot Lock from Birth by Sleep or Flow Motion from Dream Drop Distance. All in all, Angry Joe, we want you to play the game. We want you to become a Kingdom Hearts fan. We want you to be a part of this community. We want you to share to your legions, the Angry Army, the joys of Kingdom Hearts. I'm not telling you to give Kingdom Hearts 3 a good score, because I mean, like, we're all gonna review this game, we're all gonna take a look at this game objectively on how good it is compared to past games or how compared to gaming right now. But we want you to have the full context of the story and certain gameplay mechanics that has been built up over 16 years that has not been made easier than it is today. Literally, 2 discs is all you need. If anything, you just download them straight to your PS4. In closing, Joe and everyone that wants to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and review it without playing all these other games that came beforehand, think of this. The reason, the main reason, the biggest reason why Kingdom Hearts 3 is on your radar right now is because of all the games that built up to this final chapter in the Xehanort saga that is releasing in 2019. Finally. It's been 16 years of magic that's been building this game series up to the release of 3. That is why it's on your radar. That is why it got so big. All of these legions of fans got captivated through these games, either along the way or from the beginning. And even at that point, those fans went back and experienced the full tale of Kingdom Hearts leading to 3, getting their hype to maximum levels for this release of the game. With that being said, please give those games a chance if you do plan to review the game. If you want to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and just play and that be the end of it, you know, who's to stop you? I don't control your wallet, I don't control your moves or anything like that. But I implore you, if you are going to review it, get the full context. And trust me, all of these games, you'll enjoy them. So guys, this has been HMK. And to all those who want to play Kingdom Hearts 3, do your best to try and play all the previous games. And if you're not, you can watch all these recap videos. But I feel that the best way to experience Kingdom Hearts 3 is to experience everything and all the magic that came before it. So guys, until the next Kingdom Hearts 3 video, I've been HMK. Angry Joe, once again, big fan, giving them a shot. Until the next video, I will check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.